Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Imani and I love all things planner and self-care related. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss new content. As you see, we are going to jump right on in today. I want to kind of just flip through the planner and talk a little bit about what I'm struggling with inside the planner, and then we're going to plan for the upcoming week. So grab your planner, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get started. Y'all, I am really struggling with how to decorate this side of the planner. As you can see, I do have this monthly card that I like to use to fill out the upcoming month. So we filled this out for April a couple videos ago, and I like this. I like that it's front and center, but I do wish that I could have some decorative elements right here. And as you can see, I'm definitely struggling. So this is the planner card from February 2024 cloth and paper subscription box. I believe the March one was this. I still have not peeled off the protective covering here because my nails cannot get under the film. So I'll probably need to ask Ian to do that for me, but I don't know. I feel like this is kind of boring. And back in my A5 days, I used to have so many different kind of planner cards, little and small, and I feel like the ones we've been getting from cloth and paper lately are a little on the larger side, or at least they're longer. They're not like the short cards like this, or if they are, they're kind of this way, and I know I can't fit any of them the horizontal way because the slits for the pockets are too small. So your girl is really struggling. If you have any recommendations, let me know. Where are you getting your planner cards? Do you even still use planner cards? Because I feel like that's I haven't seen a ton of people talk about planner cards lately, so I'm really curious if you still use them, and if you do, let me know where you get your planner cards from. But for now, we're just gonna add this back here. Because like I said, I do like it front and center, but I do wanna see more decorative elements over here, and maybe we'll find another place to put the monthly card in here. Other than the struggle with the pockets over here on the left, the planner cover is working out really well for me. I know I was a little hesitant about this ring size. I think this is 1 inch, or yeah, I think they're 1 inch. They're 1 inch. I just got these from Amazon, and I remember saying, oh, I'll try it out and see how it works. If I need to go smaller, I will. I haven't done that. It is a little too big, as you can see. I don't have the low profile tabs. Mine stick out on the side, but it hasn't really bothered me. It is fine. Now, sometimes I do find that the planner is kind of overflowed in the sense that the front flap is kind of pushed back sometimes, but as I just readjust it, it's perfectly fine, and it really doesn't bother me at all, really. So this is working really well for me. I might go to a smaller disc size, but I know I would have to get rid of some of the planner inserts here, and I don't think I'm ready to do that quite yet. So for now, we're gonna stick with the 1 inch. Okay, so let's start planning for the upcoming week. This is kind of, I don't know why this is still here. That is from 11/2023, not 2024. I don't know why I wrote that date, but here's kind of like my self-care corner in my planner. As you can see, as time progresses, I just add quotes, Bible verses, affirmations, anything here to keep me motivated. So here is the current week. As you can see, Thursday and Friday were definitely more calmer days. I didn't do a lot of planning here. And Tuesday, the beginning of the week was really well. And I do recall me being very productive in those early weeks, even though I didn't cross some of this stuff off. I did make that phone call to the vet to get Timber's vaccination record and some meds for him. I did not take care of that Voya thing, but I did start planning some content. As you can see, I actually started using arrows when I didn't complete something, because I would kind of work after work, I would sit down and look at my planner, do a little work, and if there are things that I didn't complete, I wanted to shift them to the next day, so I started using some arrows. I don't know why I put an arrow here, because Thursday and Friday are already done. So I'm not going to do that Voya thing, but I'll put it on the list for next week. But as you can see, we got some things done. We got some things done, and I'm really happy about that. I do think I can do better in the upcoming week, so I'm excited to plan for that. So for this week, I'm going to be using this pen that we got in the March 2024 cloth and paper subscription box. It says keep right, and I think this is a double E, so EE. It's a 0.5 pen, and I just really liked how it writes. Like, y'all know I love grips, and I already talked about this last time, but this has been my go-to pen for planning this week, so we're gonna continue with that to plan for the upcoming week. I am gonna switch to beige because I just kind of miss her. I feel like I want to bring her back, but we have our inserts and our weekly admin, and I may grab a few sticky notes. First, I want to start with the weekly admin. What is amazing to me, I cannot believe this is the last week of quarter 1. Where has time gone? I feel like I blink and it's absolutely wild. So I know this week will definitely be more of a reflective week for me. I want to get ready for quarter 2. I did so many amazing things in quarter 1. So now it's time for reflection to see, you know, how did I do? What can I improve on? What do I need to celebrate? What did I do well? And how do I need to set myself up for success for quarter 2? So let me know, how are you getting ready for quarter 2? If you're in your self-care mode and you're looking for a little bit of structure to your reflection time, check out my Self-Care Audit E-Book. I'll be sure to tag it below. Yes, I'm doing a little plug because I find that when I have some guided questions and have time to reflect with a structure, that helps me to plan better for the future. So definitely check that out. I don't have an April calendar in front of me, which means I get to pull this out. Oh, duh. It's 1 through 7. I don't know why I was really confused about that. Okay, so we have the dates for next week. I really don't think there's a lot going on next week. I know I have a meeting on the 28th. So let me write that because that's going to be the main thing I accomplish next week. Meeting at 6:30. And everything else is pretty relaxed. I don't have anything Monday or Tuesday. Nothing's ringing a bell. That's great. I am not complaining at all. I love the fact that there is nothing going on. I know the week of April 1st through the 7th, I do have a dinner for work on the 4th. Dinner on 4/4. Maybe I should write work. Oh, the 29th, I have a hair appointment at 5 o'clock. So I know I can't do anything after. It kind of takes a long time to do my hair. Hair appointment at 5 p.m. Perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do is highlight the days that I kind of have events. So 28th and the 29th. We're gonna keep it like that. Of course, I'm going to write March 25th up here. So I do like this pen because it's really bold and there's not smearing when I write. There was a little bit of smearing here in between the dash and the M of March 31st, but otherwise there's not a lot of smearing. So I really do like using this pen. You know what? I think I might leave it like that. But what I am going to do is grab a sticky note. And we're gonna write a few to-do lists and tasks here. So let me grab a pen. We're going to write with the Moonshine pen. I called it Moonshine. It's Moonshine, M-O-R-N, Shine, S-H-I-N-E. So for here, I want to write a few to-do items to prep for the meeting on the 28th because we do have a lot to accomplish. So I just want to make sure I am prepared for that. So I'll take a few moments to think about what I need to do and write a quick to-do list. Okay, so imagine my surprise when I started writing with this pen and realized that it's actually the silver Moonshine pen and not the white one. But the silver works perfectly on these black sticky notes from Post-it, I believe. Yeah, it's the super sticky Post-it brand sticky notes, and it truly is super sticky. I love that it lies flat. I do have these linked in my bio if you're interested. Linked in my bio, my goodness, they're linked in my Amazon storefront if you're interested. I really love how the silver shows up on this sticky note. To be honest with you, I think I might like it better than the white, because sometimes the white, after it dries down, it's bolder, but when you're first writing, sometimes you can see that it's not as bold, or sometimes it might skip a little bit. The silver is super consistent. There's not any skipping here. There might be a little bit on the top of the B over here, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So I want to bring this up so you can see. I don't know if that is coming off as silver or not, but I'll do a little turn of the paper here so you can see that it's silver. I absolutely love this. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I don't know if I'm ever gonna love another pen and sticky note combination like I love these sticky notes with the Moonshine pens. I mean, these are honestly the best combination for me. Absolutely love them. It's so hard to put the Moonshine pens down, but I know for sure white is not going to show up, and I really don't want to plan in silver, so we're going to go back to this pen. However, let's see. So I know that this is a hair appointment, so I'll just write that down here. Hair appointment at 5. So I have to leave work a little early. And Thursday is always my money check-in day, where I just kind of like to look over and make sure I'm on track with any spending money that I budgeted from my last paycheck. So we'll just write money check-in. And depending on the week, like if I get paid that following Friday, the check-in usually can be pretty quick. Now, if I do get paid the next Friday, I will also check in with my budget, and then I'll plan the next paycheck. So it all depends on whether or not I'm getting paid the next day, but it's usually a pretty quick process. So we'll just write to do. Let's see. I will have to change my schedule, so maybe I should plan that out as well. Normally, I go in on Mondays because Ian stays home from work, but this week he has Friday off instead of Monday. So let's see. For like in office versus home, I'll just write an H down here. So we'll do home, and then Friday, yeah, this is complicated. We'll just write O for office. So I have to be in the office 3 times a week. And I don't know what day I want to do that. Let's do Thursday. I think it just might be easier to do. Oh, I don't know. Why is this so difficult? It really shouldn't be this difficult for me. Okay, let me take a few moments to figure out my work schedule. Okay, so I did take a few moments to work that out. Between you and I don't like going into the office on Wednesdays because it tends to be busier those days. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm completely introverted. I just like to go in the office, put on my headphones, do my work, and go. But those busy days in the office, I just get overwhelmed. I don't get as much work done. I know it's important, you know, I understand all that, but I try to avoid Wednesdays, so I might actually switch these days and stay home Monday and Wednesday and go on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, but we'll see. That gets kind of complicated because I really don't want Timber home by himself anymore, just due to the issues with the neighbor. So we're gonna get everything highlighted. I don't know why it keeps stopping early there. Let me know, what are your plans for the upcoming week? Hopefully you're doing something more exciting than I am, because this kind of looks like it's gonna be boring. Okay, so we are also going to highlight the week, of course. And I don't have any inspiration for like encouraging words. So let me take a few moments to pause, reflect, and figure out if I even want to write anything. And if I do, what do I want to write? Okay, I wrote stay focused and stay aligned. Why I wrote that? You know, I'm just feeling kind of like misaligned sometimes. So I'm just reminding myself, you know what, take a deep breath, calm down, and face the task and, you know, any roadblocks that come up one step at a time. And I don't need to tackle and try to accomplish everything at once. So it's kind of a reminder for me to just pause, stay focused on the task at hand, don't get distracted, and move forward. So I like to stay focused and stay aligned. We are going to end with the to-do list. Of course, I need to reference the to-do list from the prior week just to make sure I am on my P's and Q's. I don't know why this keeps falling off. Honestly, I think it's because there is no protective covering here. But this has been falling off lately, and the only difference is that protective cover, so we might need to add that back. But okay, we got the prior week here. Let me take a few moments to think and write the to-do list. Okay, I just wrote a few items. I realized I didn't get a lot accomplished from my prior week of to-do items, but I finished a lot during the week. It was just other things came up and I didn't have them on the big list, but I wrote it down. I don't know. So it was odd how that happened. I might need to be a little bit more intentional about bringing over items from the weekly to-do list while also accomplishing anything that comes up during the week. So I could actually make some progress here, because as you can see, a lot of it is repeats, right? I mean, finished book, like I am reading books and I don't write what book I'm reading, but I am reading. So some of it is repetitive. Other stuff is just the same goal, but with different items involved. But I need to make some progress. So I'm hoping, I think this week I just need to be a little bit more intentional, like I said, about carrying over items from the weekly to-do list into the week as well. So we'll work on that this week, and honestly, we'll see how we do next week. There might not be a lot of progress, but at least I made a mental note of it. So this is it for the upcoming week. I really do like the beige, but I miss the pink, so we might need to bring that back. We might need to bring the pink back, but I like it. This is it for the week. If you have any questions about some of the products you've seen in today's video, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.